Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. WNBA rival goes totally honest on Caitlin Clark after Fever Star's impressive 3-point game versus New York Liberty. Caitlin Clark has long electrified the basketball world with her elite shooting ability. But ever wonder just how far back her range really goes, or when it all started? Well, little Clark once watched her first ever WNBA game, ran home, and literally begged her dad, Brent Clark, to tear up the grass in their yard and draw a full 3-point line on their driveway hoop. That's how serious she was about shooting threes. From there, it was game on. Fast forward to June 14th, and the Fever guard couldn't have asked for a better comeback. After missing 5 straight games with a quad strain, Clark was officially cleared just hours before tip-off, and she didn't just return, she exploded. Before the game even began, she won a pregame half-court shot contest and pulled out a cheeky celebration right after. It was peak Clark energy. Came the game versus then unbeaten Libs, and she torched the previously reigning champs. We're talking 32 points on 11 of 20 shooting, including 7 of 15 from downtown, with 9 assists and 8 rebounds in 31 minutes. Oh, and that tied her WNBA career high for threes in a game. And this wasn't just any regular season game. It was against one of the league's best defenses, with standout guard Natasha Cloud hounding her most of the night. You might remember Cloud locking Clark down on the final possession back on May 24th. That's when Liberty squeaked out the win, and Cloud got a bit of a reputation boost. But this time, Clark flipped the script, and Cloud had to give credit where it was due. In a TikTok live the very next day, she kept it real. When she crosses half court, she can shoot that S.T. Cloud said when asked what is the hardest part of guarding Caitlin Clark. Facts. We literally just watched Caitlin pull up for a ridiculous 3, just steps past half court, and of course, she nailed it. In the first quarter alone, she went on a 3-point tear that left Liberty stunned and the crowd roaring. After taking an outlet pass from Sydney Colson, Clark casually walked into a 33-foot bomb that caught nothing but net. She turned to the crowd, fired up and screaming. And barely 40 seconds later, 2 more deep threes, one from 27, another from 31. Just like that, the Fever flipped an early double-digit deficit into momentum. Now if you're thinking, it's not a big deal, let's break it down. It wasn't just how many she hit, but where she hit them from. Clark drained 6 of those 7 threes in the first half, and every single one came from deep. She hit 3 from 30-plus feet, 34, 31, 31, and another 3 from 27 plus, 28, 27, 27. For reference, the WNBA's 3-point line is just 22 feet. No wonder Cloud confessed how CC is unstoppable after crossing half-court. But it wasn't just Cloud and CC's all praise. Her stellar performance also earned a priceless reaction from another Liberty star. Clark wasted no time lighting up the scoreboard in the first half and just holding it down in the second. She opened the game with a first quarter that can only be described as absurd. 14 points in the first 10 minutes, including a stretch of 3 deep threes in under 45 seconds. That's Clark. But she wasn't done. She poured in 11 more points in the second quarter, ending the half with 25, the most she's ever scored in a half in her young WNBA career. And get this! She drained 6 threes before halftime, including one ridiculous bomb right in the face of 2-time MVP and 3-time champ Breanna Stewart. And that one was a moment. Stewie was glued to her on the perimeter, giving Clark barely a breath of space. But that's all CC needs. She pulled up from way beyond the arc, launched a shot that barely grazed air on its way through the net, and just like that, the 2 stars jogged down the court laughing. A little head shake, a little eye contact. It was one of those yes, you got me moments that made the whole game feel like a celebration of elite talent. Clark knew she was cooking. And Stewart, to her credit, couldn't help but acknowledge it. Even Lib's coach Sandy Brondello can be seen clapping and being happy for Caitlin. At the end of the day, basketball is fun. And when you've got 2 of the league's biggest names sharing a smile mid-game, you know something special is happening. All in all, Clark is a flamethrower, and even her opponents had no choice but to enjoy the show.